Yo, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Cardano versus Polkadot. I know this is going to spur a lot of conversation, and this is what I want to happen because both of these blockchains have huge communities, and members on both sides of these communities are actually disappointed with the things, but new things have been sparked, especially with Polkadot, and I think Cardano is gaining some traction as of right now as we speak. But before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 20k subscribers, so if you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you think between these two. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you haven't checked out the comment section for the free Discord, you guys got to do so because you can join that Discord, ask your questions about the Patreon and how it works. If you guys want to get into some upcoming projects, private sales, of course, but you guys can also join in the crypto discussion we are having there daily as well. Now let's get right into it, guys. So Cardano I think this is the best time to make this video because Cardano is actually having their Cardano Summit coming up very soon here. And this could probably lead to some new innovation on the Cardano chain. There's going to be a lot of talks happening there. And this is exciting me for the Cardano ecosystem as well as what Polkadot did with their Polkadot decoded and announced some big things. So I'm waiting to see what is going to happen from the Cardano ecosystem with the summit. So I want you guys to come back to this video when the summit is over. Let me know what happened in the summit, what any big altcoins were talked about in the summit. But looking at the Cardano ecosystem as of right now, as you guys can see, pretty much the biggest altcoin on the Cardano ecosystem is at about a $63 million market cap. That is Cody. You of course got World Mobile Token, you got Meld. We got into the private sale of Meld, so I'm a big fan of Meld here. And there's some other altcoins here as well. We talked about Akamfi a long time ago when there was like AkamX. There was a launch pad. I haven't kept up with them since then, but probably got to do some due diligence on them. Charlie 3, which was looked to be like the LinkedIn of not the LinkedIn, sorry, chain link of the Cardano ecosystem. CardStarter made a lot of people a lot of money last bull with their launch pad, and they launched some good altcoins for the Cardano ecosystem, and they're fully on the Cardano chain now. And of course, you got Sunday Swap, one of the most used dexes, I think. You also have some other like dexes on there, like Mini Swap here, of course. But right now, there's not a lot on the Cardano ecosystem to be excited for, but there's some development going on, right? Peter Horton here had wrote an article on the Masari website here. He pointed out the Cardano growth here, DeFi growth, which we're going to take a quick look at right now. So Cardano dominated Q2 of 2023 with DeFi growth leading in TVL, stablecoin market cap, and DEX volume amongst featured layer ones, despite a 27% QOQ decrease in ADA's price. The mini swap DEX remain vital, but other post Q4 2022 protocols like Indigo, DJED, Liquid Finance, and Vive Finance also excelled. Now, I made a video on Vive Finance a long time ago. I forgot that I even had some tokens in my Cardano wallet, which I just recently sold, but it was really nice to just see that I had it still there. I was very early on this one here. But you guys can see they're leading the way on DeFi growth. If you guys don't know, this was an article put out by Masari here, basically talking about the state of layer ones here, all of them in there, and Cardano's doing good on DeFi as right now, which leads to this post. As you guys can see here, the Cardano ecosystem continues to experience positively in TVL growth compared to the last 7 days. All top projects of Cardano ecosystem has showed a slight growth, whereas the small projects showed 2-digit growth in TVL. And as you guys can see here, Mini Swap, let's load this up here. Mini Swap has $52 million in TVL. So that is huge. They're overtaking a lot of things. So it looks like not Sunday Swap being the best DEX on there. It is Mini Swap taking over as the best DEX as of right now. So you guys can let me know about that, right? Cardano's TVL status, the most notable project is Optum5 with a 14% growth. It took the first place in terms of TVL growth amongst all projects on Cardano, right? Are you guys big fans of the Cardano projects? Have you guys been trading on there? I know when I just get tokens, sometimes I send them out to my Patreon members that invested into their token like Meld. And when I have my own allocation, I just sell them for some ADA, right, and see what's going on there. But right now, ADA is at 31 cents, up 0.7% on the day, at a market cap of $11 billion. And you guys can see from the tokenomics is much better than its competitor Polkadot, which we're going to talk about later on in this video as well. All-time high was $3.09, and it got to just below $100 million market cap, right? So let's check up on Cardano right now. If ADA was supposed to reach its all-time high again, that would put it over the previous market cap of being 90 something billion, and now it would be $105 billion, putting it at just $3. That's just around an 8.5x on your money if you decided to invest into it. That's probably not what you guys were looking for, but this is something that I'm just talking about if it got to its all-time high. Now, if it 2x from its all-time high here, that will put Cardano at a market cap of $210 billion, where one ADA would be worth $6 and an upside of 18x here. What do you guys think about that? Is that possible? Do you guys think this is possible for the future of ADA? Right now, I'm just looking at ADA to go probably a little bit past his all-time high, probably putting it at a $4 mark, right? Because I'm not seeing too much growth on the ecosystem in terms of projects coming on there. Of course, they're leading their TVL with their DeFi and things like that, but I'm not seeing a lot of excitement that I'm seeing from like Polkadot. The conversation isn't for ADA as of right now, but you guys let me know how you guys feel about that. After saying that, even though I just said what I said, this is looking like the GitHub development activity here. ADA is actually leading the way at 808, while Polkadot and Kusama is at 807. Right, so this is huge for both of them right now. As you guys can see, you got Internet Computer there, Hedera, Chainlink. I think Chainlink is going to blow up when this new update should come out very soon. This was just last month here, so we'll wait to see what the new update is looking like for the GitHub activity. Right, this also leads to another conversation I have. Since 2021, ADA has constantly been in the top 10 and been over Polkadot. Now, I do believe that this should change, because I think that the development in the Polkadot ecosystem, where with the real world partnerships that these Polkadot altcoins are actually having, from like, you know, tokenizing Tesla, bringing Deloitte into Web3, things like that with Kilt and EWT partnering with Deloitte, I think Polkadot should actually be higher than Cardano. That's just in my opinion though. Right, I want to know what you guys think about that. Right now, as you guys can see, ADA has constantly been in the top 10 of altcoins since 2021. So when come 2024, I want to see what is going to happen. Are they going to still be in the top 5, right? Or will Polkadot overtake them? We got to see. So now this leads into the Polkadot conversation. I won't go too crazy talking about Polkadot, because as you guys may have noticed, I've made a few videos, which I'll leave in the cards up top for you guys to check it out. But Polkadot Decoded has happened. A lot of big news, like I just previously said. There's a lot of development going in the Polkadot ecosystem from Origin Trail. You scroll down a little bit more, you got Moon Sama. Scrolling even more down, you got Pendulum partnering with Scallop. Right, even more, a little bit more, you got Unique NFT chain, right? So there's a lot of different things that's happening. We've talked about eLoop with Peak. You talked about Kilt with Deloitte, EWT bringing Deloitte as well as a partnership. So a lot of things has happened for the Polkadot ecosystem here. So taking a look at the Polkadot ecosystem here, of course, the biggest in terms of market cap is Astar as of right now. They're leading the charge at a $200 million market cap. While we talked about, where was it, Cody at a $61 million market cap for their ADA, right? So there's some growth for ADA's ecosystem altcoins that could potentially grow higher than some of the altcoins on Polkadot. But like I said, they have some of these big Web 2 partnerships that set them aside from a lot of the ADA altcoins, in my opinion, of course. And the ecosystem just continue to grow. As you guys can see, you can scroll down here and get a lot of Polkadot altcoins, while in the ADA ecosystem you don't really see too much. But you have to understand, some of these have to get their parachains to actually be truly considered a Polkadot altcoin, right? So not all of them that's on this ecosystem here is actually a Polkadot altcoin. Now, Mashari put the state of Polkadot Q2 2023 July 10th, but this was this happened during Polkadot Dakota, so a lot of different things had happened. You know, OpenGov officially launched for Polkadot. This is Polkadot's new fully decentralized governance model, which is actually being used as of right now for what's going on for 2.0. You got XCM v3 officially launched. Polkadot native token was not flagged by the SEC as a security, so that's big news. While in terms of ADA, they have been flagged, right? So there's going to be some fight with ADA and the SEC, some regulations, right? Where Polkadot looks like it's going to be SEC friendly. Akala and Moonbeam re-released their pair chain slots, so this is huge here, right? Now, like I said, the governance, the DAO for Polkadot is actually being used for Polkadot 2.0. As you guys may have known, Polkadot is moving from 1.0, where the focus was parachains, to 2.0, where the focus is going to be more on cores and block space, right? We're going to talk a little bit more about that here. Kermit here actually put out a great thread on understanding what 2.0, Polkadot 2.0 is looking to do. So I won't go over entire thread, but I'll talk about here block space. Simply put, block space refers to the capacity of blockchain to process transactions. It is a primary product of any chain, right? And it allocated towards all activity take place on the network, including balance transfers, swaps, NFT mints. Under the Polkadot 2.0 model, chains will be able to scale or shrink on demand. This will ensure that block space is allocated to whoever needs it the most at the given time, right? And he gives an example on how this will be used here. So presently, under the parachain model, teams bid on usage of one of the cores for a time period, which is 2 years. However, this could lead to inefficiencies in the allocation of Polkadot's block space, right? So for example, let's say there's two chains, A and B. Chain A has 100x the transactions of chain B. Thus, chain A could benefit more from block space. However, under the current model, both chain A and chain B are allocated to the same amount of block space. So that gives you guys a little thought process on what block space is and what is coming to Polkadot. Now, I think that this also may change some tokenomics, right? A lot of people are hoping that this will change the Polkadot tokenomics, because this is probably the biggest gripe for Polkadot is the tokenomics. A lot of people do not like the tokenomics to Polkadot, and that's where I got to be very truthful about. So when you head over to CoinGecko here, you see Polkadot is at $5.38, where the market cap is at $6.7 billion, right? And as you can see, the tokenomics is not very good, right? There's a lot of inflation, so people are hoping that with block space, because new Polkadot projects or existing Polkadot projects have to buy block space with Polkadot, they're hoping that the dot that is being bought to buy these block space are actually used to burn, right? So this is going to be something that is going to be talked about within the future of Polkadot. We're probably going to get an answer very soon here, probably way before the next bull run, right? And it'll be huge news if Polkadot is actually being burned for the purchase of block space, right? All-time high for Polkadot was 54.98. So if Polkadot was just supposed to reach his all-time high, that would be at $54, 55. But the market cap will be $67.8 billion. That would just be an upside of 9x. Now, if Polkadot reached the price prediction I've always had for Polkadot being $100, which is pretty much just a 2x from its all-time high, that would put market cap of Polkadot as $125.6 billion, an upside of 18x. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think this is possible for Polkadot? How do you guys feel about both projects? Who would you choose if you only had the opportunity to invest in one project? Would it be Polkadot or would it be ADA?